So, okay. Uh, Hello, everybody. My name is Carlos Echenique. I'm from Cartagena, but currently I'm living in Santa Marta. It's a pleasure to me being part of the ESL Bachelor offered by United University. This is my second semester. I started studying back in 2012. It was my first semester, but I had to stop studying because I didn't have money to keep paying my university. So I started working again, teaching English classes, and obviously getting funds to start studying again. I work as an English teacher in Sena. It's a very good experience to me. It's just awesome being part of this system and how the government is approaching to students who wants to be future workers and be better people to offer jobs and money obviously for their families to support their families or the different responsibilities they have to in their back in their homes. Besides working in Sena, I also work in Colombia Americano, and well, this is the place where I work. I am 32 years old. I like reading. I like studying. Yeah, I like studying. I'm a little bit just lazy uploading the information I have to upload, but I really like studying. I like reading about English, and I want to be a better teacher. According to the activity we have to offer and present, I have to talk about how the video is related to the article presented by Mr. or Dr. Thornby. Dr. Richard in the video is talking about grammar, and he explains grammar in three different ways. He said grammar is about accuracy, about complexity, but also about fluency. Actually, the right order is accuracy, fluency, and complexity. I agree. I agree with Dr. Richard on the way he sees grammar. Why? Because you have to use the right structure with the right words in the right context in order to produce the right idea of your thoughts. I mean, in other words, you have to express yourself the best way to do it. But also you need to be fluent because maybe in your head you can think very many, well, big things, but at the same time, maybe you cannot express the same. Yeah, you don't have the words, so you have to be fluent. But also you have to think about complexity of the idea you want to share. Your thoughts are different of your words. Sometimes you want to say something, but you think something, but you say something different because you don't have the words to express the idea. Now, how these three ideas about grammar, accuracy, complexity, and fluency are related with Mr. Thornby article. The way I see it, Thornby says grammar is matter, grammar is action, grammar is a thought. In this only three ways, because he's talking about five different forms of seeing grammar, different point of view of seeing grammar. It only with these three of them, with the structure of the grammar, the function of the grammar, but also the action in the grammar are very related to the idea of accuracy, but also complexity of grammar. I wrote in my article the idea of, well, maybe you have a structure in your head, maybe you have an idea, but you have to take in count the content. Well, you have to keep in mind, sorry, that's the right expression. Just think about this. I say taking count. In Spanish we say tomar en cuenta or tener en cuenta. So you translate the expression taking count, but it doesn't have any sense. Yeah, in English you say keep in mind. That's the right expression to use. Different word. Keep is the word guardar o mantener. Mantener o guardar en tu mente. But that's not the right idea I want to express in Spanish. I want to say tomar o tener en cuenta. That's something different. It's a different idea, but you have to use the right words. And in the right context, you are transmitting the right idea. And so the example I wrote in the article was the word hot. If you say here in La Costa, place I live in Santa Marta, usually you say tengo calor or hace calor. It's very common to say tengo calor. How do you translate that in English? Usually most of Americans, they're going to say it's hot. Now, whether you say I'm hot, yeah, that's the right way to do it. But at the same time, hot has a different meaning in a different context. Hot can be sexy. Hot can be sexual. Yeah? So most of people don't say, "Hey, I'm hot." Yeah, no, they say it's hot because they make to be clear about grammar and the idea they are wanting to express. What's the idea? The idea is the weather is hot. No, not me. The weather is hot. Because the weather is hot, obviously I'm going to be hot. But they say it's hot. On the other hand, if they are cold, they don't say only it's cold. They say I'm cold. Even though, even though the word cold also is applied to cold-hearted people. So that's the complexity of grammar, the function of grammar. Yeah? That's the functional complexity of grammar. The way it works is not only about the structure, it's also the way you use word and when to use it. So yeah, both of them are really, really related. And I agree with the idea of Dr. Richard when he said you have to be, you have to build an accuracy, you have to build fluency, but also you have to keep in mind complexity of grammar when you speak it. Thank you very much for listening to me. I know I can be a little bit smothering, and it's a very long video too, but well, those were my ideas, and I like speaking a lot. Thank you.